Yes, of course, once again, you're welcome back on this segment. This is Radio Biafra Extra, and we are streaming live to Radio Biafra London. Radio Biafra London is being anchored by the deputy leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. His name is Mazu Chukafomefo. Mazu Chukafomefo is from Abatete. Abatete is in Anambra State, and Anambra State is Biafra land. Mazu Chukafomefo is the man who have assured us that he will not allow the heart of this project to see corruption. This is one truth not every one of us will be able to comprehend, but one day we shall. He is standing in a deputizing capacity on behalf of our supreme leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the king of Afari Beku, the one and the only man who stood up to speak for the rest of the Biafran people. For almost 60 years now, nobody have done that. Afari Beku is in Umuahia. Umuahia is in Abia State. And Abia State is Biafra land. And of course, I'm George Onyibe in Delta State, and Delta State is beyond. Of course, we know until we acknowledge the Creator, Chukwu Kika Biama, the one who sits in heaven and presides over the affair of man, the one who has set our feet upon this path that we must follow. For he is our wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. In matter both great and small, he remains the primordial influence that drives us. He is up of our head, and we know that he is with us even unto the end. And confidence, assurance. We call him every day, disseminating this gospel of freedom as never before. That in the end, men and women will bear testament. That everything we have today is justifiable. For indeed, we are not here to conquer anybody. We want to be left alone. The world know that UK, British government have to leave EU because they want to be left alone. Even though it is just to be eating the oil money coming from Biafra land alone. They don't want to give European Union. They left, but it's okay. Let me not acknowledge him. Anyị gemau makaneziokwu ne mara mai ihunanya ne nage ubiomage anyanya dadio inwe gimbanwe o di honye de kage ebu wafa no omega anye nini na sina ne de mawo. See, they encourage us to say the truth, and now we are here to say the truth. They encourage us to fight for our right, and now we are here to fight for our right. They encourage us to defend ourselves, and we will soon do that. And then, where did we go wrong? And of course, as always, without wasting much of our time, we will go to our topic this evening, which is simple titled, When a Crime Goes Unpunished, the World is in Balance. When a crime goes unpunished, the world is in balance. When somebody commits crime and you don't punish, the world goes on balance. Because of the issue of Biafra, the world is on trial. And then maybe tonight I would have begun to tell you, oh, they removed, but he's a terrorist. And most of you are going to say, they remove him, they know what they are doing. They just say, let's remove him to draw sympathy. People will, but he's one of the terrorists now. In charge of the army barrack in Enugu during the genocidal war. Many people don't know that he was in charge of Enugu barrack. I'm talking of Lamido Sanusi. He was once is it the governor or superintendent of Central Bank of Nigeria? But when people will be discussing all those things are distraction, they know what they are doing. It's a game. But that is their business. When sin is unpunished, the world becomes imbalanced. And then our people must awaken. You must be awakened. You must awake and start speaking or reacting from your subconscious mind. Not everybody understands what we are doing here. Some people now are taking a bottle of beer and they say, hey, what are they doing? What are they doing? But you have no idea what we are doing. We want to make sure that our people will not die in the Mediterranean Sea again. That is what we are doing here. We want to make sure that people will not die in the desert again. That is what we are doing here. We want to make sure people can be locked up in any prison anywhere around the world unjustly. That is why we are here. We are here because we want to go into our house and understand that the government of the day is protecting our land. That we are here. We are here because we want to make sure that anybody leading us to heaven or to Allah or God more is not there to do it on the detriment of the people. We are here to make sure that justice reigns in the end. I can go on and on and permit us. But you shall know the truth, and the truth will set you free. So what do we keep talking? Keep talking. But I tell you, it will not always be like this. I read an article online which I would like to share with us as I have promised the last time. And most of you who are not Biafran will not understand what we are doing in IPOB. But any understand what we are doing in IPOB. But if you are not a Biafran, you don't understand, no problem. But there are people like you who have sought for wisdom. Now they understand. In Spain, Madrid, they are remembering us. They are remembering the killing of Biafrans by Nigerian terrorist state 50 years on. And you are a Biafran, you say, I don't even know what they are doing in IPOB. That is to you are not one of us. All these years, nobody talked about the crime against the Biafran people. Nigeria is busy putting on more allegations against us. All these years, they deleted Biafra from the map. They charge our parents with treason for mentioning the name of their country, the very country that predates British government. All these years, Nigerian government have been busy putting allegation on us. You need to put yourself in those position, and then you see you begin to reason normal. Let me tell you how it works. Let me digress. I went out to my friends, and we were all discussing about our nation, our country. Is it fatherland or motherland? Up and say, I am from Oduduwa. And proudly another brother added compliment to him and say, Omoduduwa. And they were proud of themselves. They never knew themselves. But that single word brought them together. They embraced themselves. I love them for it. And then there is another and me Amarewa. And Arewa love themselves for it. And then I say I'm a Biafra. And they say, no, bring war. Don't give us war. Bring war. But I'm the most gentleman among them. And now maybe you have a clue of how it looks like. And so it's good for you to be Omo Duduwa, and it's good for you to be Omo Arewa. But me to say I am a Biafran, my father before. We don't know people are before. Then came and said that we must by force. And so you blackmail us. And people say, hey, what are they even talking? I continue to appreciate our leader. Without Mazen and the Kano, many people know that Onyibe man created us. Of course, when I mean us, Nigeria, many people will not know. Without IPOB, without Mazen and the Kano coming out and let me tell you everything we are doing here, we are doing it to get your attention. And when we are sure we have your attention, you will know that there is a way they do something. We just want to get your attention. Don't worry. Without our leader, Mazen, all of you don't know they hated us. When we started lamenting about the killing of Biafrans in Nigeria, they started countering us. Everything we said, even to the extent that they are blackmailing us. When our leaders came here and started prophesying, they will bring Boko Haram, they will bring Ram, They will kill you people. They want to fool us. They want to triangulate us. They say it's a propaganda. It's a propaganda. A leading Christian Church of God pastor, Yemi Osiba, and say it is over-exaggerating. What about today? Instead of them to just stop all this nonsense, divide this Nigeria, and we can be good neighbor. No, they kill us inside Nigeria. Don't worry, we are waiting for you. Of course, you can fool some people sometime, but you cannot fool the people all the time. We make them see the light. We've been lamenting. They are killing us. They are raping us till tomorrow morning. People have not changed here. When the line is open now, and I say, please give us situation report, there is nothing you will hear. Oh, police just shot one man because of 20 naira. Oh, Fulani herdsmen just beheaded one girl. Oh, Fulani herdsmen just killed 3-year-old baby. Oh, Fulani herdsmen are just killing Christians. Oh, Fulani Boko Haram, including Lamido Sanu, they are committing one heinous crime or another against humanity. But British government won't tell you. But today the truth is really coming out because we speak out. And I can assure you that if we don't respond to them, they will not stop doing this. Their madness will not stop. IPOB came. We start saying the truth. We start reminding you, look at doing. Look at what they intend to do. And gradually the truth is coming out. But the other truth I want you to know is that if we don't respond to them, their madness will not. Watch them now. Watch what they are doing. Like I said, I saw an article online, and which I want us to go through, and maybe we learn from it. I'm not going to put it to the person who wrote it, but let's go through them. And the person writes, IPOB members are not watched closely. Time will soon come when they will start killing fellow Igbo who disagree with them. Somebody wrote online. He said, if you do not watch IPOB member very closely, if care is not taken, they will start killing fellow Igbo man who do not agree with them. But who is the Igbo man? Ijo is IPOB. Akwa Ibom is IPOB. Yala, Igala, Idoma, all of them are IPOB. The writer should go back and say, Ijo will start killing Igbo, or Igbo will start killing Akwa Ibom. It will make sense. But the era of divide and rule is gone. This Fulani now, he has our interest at heart. Oh, the way IPOB is going, if they are not checked, who did not agree with Biafra. But this very man is not checking Fulani who are killing. They are worried about IPOB that have not started killing. That thing you people for you, don't worry. The man wrote it and was sending it to members of IPOB. He wrote it and was sending it to members of IPOB. And somebody forwarded it to me. I say, I feel bad when I wrote this thing. I say, that is how they behave. The science for people. It's not the killing across Biafra land by Fulani herdsmen, Miati Allah, Boko Haram, and British government. He is worried about what is going to happen in future. Of course it will happen. And so if you are Biafra somewhere, you are doing sharp. Sharp will meet you. We do not shy away from it. Concern. The Nigeria has let Igbo go. Igbo for one night, let them go. Actually, let go. Should I play a grand useless song for you? So you know who Igbos are. They should have said, let this 419 go. Let this ritual Igbo people go. That should be your concern. Let's continue. OB shows every tendency towards violence. It started with making wide false claim, which naturally trigger of disagreement and protest. He said, IPOB shows tendency of violence. We are showing tendency of violence, so we are guilty. What about the people perpetuating violence? He's not concerned about them. Oh, IPOB look harsh. They are harsh. It looks like they are going to be violent. But of course we have to. They have been killing us since Buhari entered office. Many of our people they have killed. It will amaze you. But it won't continue like that. We will defend our land. He's telling you we are showing violence tendency. But the violent tendency, it takes somebody to say, no, they are killing Christians, which are the IPOB member. They are killing Christians, which happens to be majority of Igbo. They are killing Christians. But he didn't see that. And who is killing them? Fulani herdsmen, Miati Allah, foreigners in Nigeria, Boko Haram, including Lamido, Sanusi Lamido. But I want you to understand how they talk our stories. They will soon come, but I love them. They will soon come on Facebook. I wonder why Yoruba on Facebook have not come. He said they lay widely false claim. What are we claiming? What is the false claim? That didn't kill the generation of Biafra when you cook for restructure. What claim? That our land is not under military occupation. What is the first claim? That our leader was not held in communication among other people without having access to justice system. What is the first claim? That IPOB members were killed indiscriminately and buried across Biafra land. What is the first claim? That our mothers are not being raped in the farm and our brothers murdered in their own community. What is the first claim? That we are being marginalized. Is it new? That we are being deprived of our right. Is it true? What is the first claim? Is it because you refuse us to have a seaport even when we border with the Atlantic Ocean? What is the first claim? Because for some months now you lock down Enugu airport and you make sure the whole of Biafra land there is no airport. Almost 13 states where you have Biafran. No single. What's the first claim? But this is how they come. That is BBC. Any government faced with such a group must be worried and should keep them under close surveillance. There is a war that will allow an organization like IPOB a free rein. They would like to hear this. He said he's sure IPOB will not like to hear this. He wants them to put us under surveillance. We are not Yoruba. We have IPOB in the West. All the 8 states of Yoruba, we have IPOB family. The Yoruba people don't even know. The person that called John Paul Mado Abuchi is Western rep. In Osho, Ekiti, Ondo, Oyo, Lagos. Every Yoruba land, there are IPOB there at the right time. But we are not fighting Yoruba. We are not disturbing you. We want to protect our life anywhere we find ourselves. That is why we encourage our people to join IPOB. But here in Biafra land, this is our land. We will not leave this land for Yoruba now. Yoruba coming to put us under surveillance here, or Hausa Fulani putting us under surveillance in our land. It's not right. Are we criminals? The Nigerian decree, as it acknowledged the right to disobedient. And so what are we not saying here? But this is how they write. This is how they petition. Right to the EU, right to the AU, right to the American, right to China, right to Japan. But we are watching all of you. Because of Biafra, the world is on trial. He said these people should not be allowed. But what are we doing? Go to Ambazonia, Southern Cameroon. They are faced with the same level of injustice. But our own in Biafra is lost. Because first country in Africa to activate the right to self-determination. Because the evil of British government upon the Biafran people cannot be hidden. And so he called upon the government to put an eye on us. They can handle us, Abi. No, Nigeria can handle us. But I wonder what they want to do next that they've done. They've killed us and they are still incarcerating us and they are still doing that. Then what are they going to do next that they've not done? They say we are terrorists, even when they know we are not. They say we are miscreants, even when they know they are the miscreants, they are the terrorists. What are they going to do? The only thing they are going to do that they have not done is that they will divide Nigeria. They don't have choice. They can struggle. They can struggle. But the day we will march, the sun will not set. They know. Our leaders say the sun will not set. I laugh again. Yo, 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 yo. Anama jogodo, anu mere unne yezure. Yo, yo, yo. Anama jogodo, anu mere unne yezure. You will not understand. But I have to take time and pain to go through this write-up because the guy is busy sending it to IPOB. And that is what we say. Some people say, yes, it's true. It's true. Nigerians don't have what it takes to threaten us. We will threaten Nigeria. Believe me. There are time to do the right thing. Such organization like IPOB to we arrange Nigerian before the court. Let's debate our case. Nobody wants this case to be heard. The one should just look at themselves and begin to see the truth. Let me not anyway. It is not a coincidence that both state government and the federal government of Nigeria are worried about the people. If you ask why government should not be worried, if you ask IPOB why government is worried, it's that it's not coincident why the both state government and federal government are worried. The government not be worried about you. He says some of these things they naturally trigger protest. Now let me tell you, if Nigerians choose not to be worried about us, that means they are dead. Everybody you should be worried about us. From state government to local government to senatorial government to councillor to senator to the honorable president to the military, every Nigerian should be worried about us. That we will expose you. The world will know you are criminals. Today we are not the amount of billions, US billion dollars you are spending to fight coronavirus. It's not coming out. Because the world is watching you. They are watching you. We will expose you. By now, some of you think you would have been dead. If we didn't come here and tell you that, don't mind them, there is no coronavirus. Many pastors would have been organizing church program because they are the first to promote this info. They have started already. But how can you be committing sin and you think we will not talk about you? All of a sudden, some idiot came out. Oh, yes, I'm a health minister. One Chinese man, my monographic just captured in Italy man. He landed in Lagos and he went to Europe. All of a sudden, they do a brakata. He was contacted into 27. After the 27, he contacted. Yes, his son, as we are quarantined him. Now, to deceive you, they tie nylon. They tie nylon as a, what do they call the nylon? A nose mask. To fight coronavirus. All of you say, hey, God help us, oh, Lord Jesus, oh, pursue coronavirus. But Lord Jesus has pursued coronavirus. We told you nothing like that. Before now, don't you see, because of Nigeria, the issue of coronavirus, I don't know why they think they had me to pronounce Kurula virus or Kurula. Why they had me to pronounce. Every minute it was on Facebook. Oh, people are falling in China. They are falling in Japan. Since he entered Nigeria, they fall again. I never see and go and check Facebook now. What you see about coronavirus is people doing shaking. They are even making fun of coronavirus. Who are you people deceiving? What is trending now is heartache.
You see people, they will come down from motor, they will shake with leg. He say new pattern. I thought people were in Japan and in China for coronavirus. I say enter Nigeria, the level never change. But what's wrong? Not afraid of us because we will expose them. If they are not worried about us, and then they are the most miserable people. They are still stealing money with coronavirus, but they will never put cup on the ground. Is that not why you are here? Where you see your meter. That is why we are here. We will Yokonize Nigeria. They will not hide anywhere. The moment you enter any country, we will tell them the color of pants you are wearing. That is how bad it's going to be for all of you. So you think, oh, they are in a hurry, let them get Biafra. No, we are not in a hurry. Peking will say, Mama no go sleep, no go sleep. They should be one brother. And you are giving attention to your right. Very intellectual man. Is every governor and president of such country should be one? Of course they should. Nigeria are borrowing money and borrowing money and borrowing money. They are all criminals. And you don't want us to tell the world they are criminals? Coronavirus is raining. You want just what control light. For more than 100 years, they can't control traffic lights. They can't the virus. Virus. Every president in Nigeria have their own disease. It's not Lassa fever, it's bird flu. If it's not bird flu, it is Ebola. If it's Ebola, it's Lassa fever. If all have their own sickness, they must steal money, they must rob the people. That's what British government have not taken a share. Share have not taken their own share. Governors has not taken. What head organization has not taken? All of them, they are using your headers in Nigeria. So why shouldn't they be afraid? Today, would you have believed that Nigerians are criminal? The politicians are armed robber? Can the account they have with you, your country? If they go, our job is to expose them. Would you have believed that Nigeria is the one foreign territory? Would you have believed that former President America helped Nigeria to institute the current Boko Haram in Nigeria? Would you have believed if not IPOB? Would you have believed is behind all the atrocities on in Nigeria? BBC now is almost going cripple. Look at CNN. Do you not notice that they were the first to jump in? Coronavirus is in Nigeria. Then all of us will begin to. Coronavirus no decrease. He no the fear. Coronavirus no the fear. You look where you want on Nigeria. They go chop them. If they know they say, they go chop them. If I know waiting our issue. Chop the time. Hold my belly with food. Hold with food. And go fill with food. Church carry this pocket, give offering. When I never see anything, no the fear. That is where you know. So in Nigeria, there should be worried. But we're asking you, Biafrans, to wake up. How can people to fool us and school us at the same time? Some 4 a.m. of Nigeria. In less than coronavirus, people we are not having. But on I know waiting at the talk. That is how it can be. It is not a coincidence that both government, federal government of Nigeria should worry about IPOB. They will give you their internally generated logic. They are opting for self-determination. He said, if you ask IPOB, what are you doing? What are you people doing? He said they will now give you their internally generated logic that they are fighting for self-determination. IPOB did start. We could talk about women riot. We could talk about Enugu coal massacre. We could talk about other ones that happen in different dispensation. Roughly the generation of 1967 and 1970. We could have people who are merchandising us in the same guise. We could talk about IPO. Ojukwu actually called for a structure. British say no. Yoruba say no. Fulani say no. Hausa say no. They kill over 10 million of us. So the issue of IPOB, it is to continue from where they stop. So what is there telling you their internally generated logic? What is logic about what we are doing? We will tell you and tell you and tell you it's not changing anything. So what is internally generated logic about what we are doing? That we are not marginalized? Not that. That of the truth that are jack? You telling me we're not economically emasculated? Are you telling me that our land is not targetly undeveloped? Are you telling me that the resources from our land is not what is developing Nigeria and Europe, including Britain? Are you telling us that the Europeans are not the ones sponsoring terrorism against us as a people? Are you telling us that they did not reprogram our life to make us wander around the world without having the need to come back home? The violence and the intolerance displayed, even on social media by IPOB, show a level of disposition to violence. Now it is small. A group of Fulani gathered to want Islamic State. This Islamic State, they are Matasin, they are ISIS, they are Boko Haram, they are Fulani herdsmen, they are bandits, they are Arewa youth, Lamido, Sanusi Lamido. They come in different name, form and shape. They are kidnapper, everything. They are and army, military. All of them, they are the same terrorist group, and they have been killing people. We really talk. They are gentlemen, but it is in our nature. People say we are for peace, but when we speak, it's for war. Is that not like you? We represent peace. That's why we are not start killing all of you, as you are killing us. Have we killed anybody? Nature, when we speak, is for war. So you are afraid of what we are saying? Then come and crucify us, or let us go. Biafra, this is how they convey our story. This is our story. But the truth is on the world imbalance. And because of the issue of Biafra that have not been looked into, the world is imbalance. Now you know why no man is coming out bold. I tried visiting the profile of the person and discovered that he talks about sex more than any other thing. And then he took the liberty to address IPOB in a manner that he not even supposed to. Make no mistake about this issue. This is how ignorant people address us. But it is our duty to counter them and continually show the world that we are, as a people, are going through what we as a people are going through. Because if you don't, nobody will. If you don't let the world know what you are going through, nobody will. If you do not let the Biafran people know that every Fulani in Biafra land is there to kill them, they will not know. Even as we speak, most of them, if If you don't tell Nigerians to be ready for anybody on military, police, civil defense, boys brigade, so how they are putting on uniform, Boko Haram, Fulani S-men, they will kill all of us. If you fail to speak up, they will kill you and nothing will happen. When they gave visa ban to Nigeria, some people were saying, no, they cannot give it. Not. Where are they? Come out now. Your mess can't be covered up anymore. People cannot be covered up anymore. The whole British government is doing in Nigeria. The whole world know what you are doing. Nigeria is not showing the world how many innocent minority indigenous people are being served by their homemade terrorists. Without IPOB, who is talking about it? Oh, they are killing Christians in the north. Look at Hausa following Fulani because you think you are born to rule. They are depopulating Nigeria as I speak to you. They are in Biafra land. They are in Hausa land. I know they are not in Yoruba land because Yoruba know what to do. Yoruba have activated their juju. They have activated Omotekun. Yoruba are ready, so they have left. Fulani S-men, the first community in Yoruba they went to. But we still Hausa minority, Nupe, Gwari, or they are the one they are killing. And then, of course, Biafra is their hunting ground. Are they telling the world about what they are doing? They kill people. Our 15th state in Nigeria was converted into Sharia law by late Buhari. Nobody wrote about it until it came. Nigeria and our friend BBC, oil company, and the British government don't want the world to know how many Christians that have been slaughtered. Without IPOB, did anybody say anything? IPOB was the one telling you they are killing you. But believe me, as a Christian, get ready. You think they are going to stop? They are not. 4 years ago, we were telling you they will come for you, they will come for you. But we know how it will end. Before you know now, they will bomb Deeper Life. When you come to church in 1 month, they bomb your church 3 times. That is when you begin to quote that scripture that is not in the Bible. We didn't go to church today, say our church is in the heart too. Don't worry. But today we are asking you as a Biafran, save yourself. Inside Redeem Church, open IPOB family. Inside Winner Chapel, all the Yoruba church, all the whole church, whether Biafran church, all the whole church, open IPOB family. You will need to defend that church someday. And church, you begin to organize yourself. If your pastor is a Yoruba, he will not allow you to organize yourself to save your people. You people should not let them know. Call yourself prayer team inside church. Because somewhere along the line, you will need to defend your children. They will come for all of you. Is it not Muslim? Fulani say they don't forgive. Forgiveness is not in their. They will wait the time. This is their time. Those of you inside church, I love Ogomo. Ogomo have open IPOB family. That is why they come on radio to talk. Eh? I love Yehudi Judaism. Nigeria. Do you not hear when they say we should not go to our area? That they specially Judeans, or is it Judaism? Biafran Jewish community. Nigeria is even afraid of them like IPOB, but they don't have gun. These are Christians. How do they call them? Judeo-Christian. They have registered their present. Remaining only my own group. Christians like me. Eh? Christians like me. We are the only one remaining. But I'm doing my best and other men of God are doing their best. Nobody is going to fight for you. I am here not just for only Christian. I am speaking for our people. I am speaking for everyone. Come to Radio Biafra and speak for yourself. What we want to be hearing is that I am so man of God. I have started IPOB family in my church. It doesn't matter. I could be Orobo Sheke and Arabasa But if you are a Muslim like Asari, Asari is supposed to even open an IPOB family inside his own mosque. After all, Biafra is more important. Because somewhere along the line, we will need what we can have. They will kill all of our people if you do not converse against one Nigeria. No security group, not to talk about the British cabal. The greatest battle we are going to fight as IPOB member is allow all these governors form a security outfit for us. Then you people will know that Boko Haram is a child's play. Our leader have told you. No division of security outfit in Biafra land. Niger Delta and Delta Niger, the same security outfit. And if you let the government of the day to fund it for you, you will know what Bakassi did to Mozob. You will know that Bakassi was the main instrument to destroy people who were at that time. That Ospac or whatever they call all these security fit from Anambra to Niger Delta to River, all of the police. But be rest assured we will be there to respond. Biafrans, wake up. The only thing you can talk about this story of Biafra. Begin to tell your people about Biafra restoration. Tell them to rise. Brother, tell us, your village people, that Biafra is here. Tell where people to overrun us, physically and spiritually. Tell them until they understand what you are saying. Tell them that they are Biafra. Tell them they need to be in IPOB, let them know. Tell them they may have to defend their lives sometime in the nearest future. Tell them that if we do not fight to destroy Nigeria, divide Nigeria because it's a prison, all of us will die at that prison. Tell them of anybody. Because we have been living in prison of fear since the day we were born. Tell them we want our life back. Because our life has been taken from us. Tell them British government sponsoring this evil. And the very resources stolen from our land is what they are using to buy the ammunition they are using to kill us. Tell them that they will not have spoken out at the time they need to speak us to react. To conquer anybody, we want our life back. That is what IPOB represents. That is what we advocate. And that is the point our leader wants to make. I'll be back in a minute.
Holy, 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 another Savior, holy, 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 holy.
Special dedication to the gallant heroes of the Nigerian Biafra War and the world. I remember the Nigerian Biafra War in the thickness of Biafra genocide. Hey, vanishing to life. Now you'd fight, and they were singing out. The great leader rising up now, and he's leading the Biafrans to victory. It's an honor having you when I'm singing along. Holy, holy, holy,
because our gospel is simple. Facebook can do anything they want, but the people will continue to hear the gospel. Of course, it's not only on every platform, but we shall overcome and we will tell the story. If you are a Biafran anywhere in the world, understand if we fail to save our life, nobody will. Without IPOB, now the weak force, nobody will know what you Fulani are doing in Nigeria with British government. Nobody will know. Look for IPOB family closer to you and join. You are finding it difficult, look for our closest family or send us your name, your location, and your phone number. Just 3 things: your name, your phone number, and your location. Send our WhatsApp. Of course, alongside the nearest coordinator in charge of that, our leaders say we are here to perform the last miracle. And that miracle is crossing the Red Sea. How are you going to cross the Red Sea? You're going to cross it alone, or you're going to cross it with other members? Look for IPOB and join. There are things they want us to see. It's not yet time. It's not yet time. Everything we need to see, we will see all of them. Look for it and join. And I want to advise you, all those Fulani you are bringing into IPOB to say they are confessing, don't mind them. What are they telling you that you don't know already? I was there, it's trending, one Fulani is confessing. It's not confessing, he come to collect money after you people dash him money. After confessing, you dash him money. Now we are not their mugu. For you to bring Fulani into IPOB family meeting, are you not an idiot? But people don't calculate. Yeah, hey, one Fulani come to IPOB. He come to monitor you. Fulani come to come. Oh, you're since I told that guy in Aba to stop that business he's doing, when I don't see him again, one I know won't get sense. If I did not attack them on this radio now, by now they will be going from one community to another. Oh, I am a deserted soldier. I heard them, they are coming to kill. They will kill IPOB on 27. They want to bomb. Leave everything they like, let them do. I'm not happy to see the way you people are comfortable listening to Fulani confessing. You listen to Fulani inside IPOB meeting. What is he doing there? You want to defile our gathering? Make una use una head. The guy moved to Imo State. Oh, I am on a contribute money. He moved to Abia. Yes, and deserted on a contribute money. He went to another location. Oh, I am turned to Abba. And I sent a message to him. He had it. Now we have not had the deserted army telling you about the Nigerian plan. Do you need Nigeria? And today, Nyashi day back. Just can't they deceive us? Anything they like, made them do. Go and join IPOB and understand what is happening. But you are there, still business. That is what all of you want. Stay with your people. Both the mad one, both the cripple, we will defend all of you. But save yourself before we come for you. Because some of you may not have the privilege. Let anybody deceive you. Don't let anybody deceive you. Of course, at this moment, our lines are open. Our WhatsApp is 070-815-45642. 070-815-456. Send us your name, your phone number, and location on our WhatsApp if you are here to join IPOB. Our direct line is 081-221-52971. 081-221-52971 is our direct line. And this for the female is 81288-58614. Call on the line, your name and where are you calling from?
Onyibe.
Monitoring Spirit. Good evening from here. Donald Trump brother. Donald Trump brother. Go ahead.
Nani ya kamgete
Of course, that is a zoo. Okay.
Nnamdi Kanu Uchukwu Kabiama. Kanu wa Amadio. America nwere egbe na mma. We are not talking here. We are talking about Biafra. It is either Biafra or death. They are only God. They not true. Who is saving you? They are talking, they are talking about God. But the current president, they brutally massacred him. Who thought? Dara. And you want me? Okay, Tupu, okay. Tupu. He said that whenever time I glory will say no, that God. I am his own. Go and answer your father said, I'll give you a Dara. From the Ghana case. Psalm 127. If to go to Kadiama did not build the house, the handwork of the builder used to Dara. If we did not get the nation, that nation, the gods are useless. Are we not useless? They said that they borrowed the money, they divided this into two, and they refused to give the answer. And another news is said, the way they are carrying guns, and they are friends. Imagine, but they are killing us, and you are there in diaspora. Professor. We are giving from the highest respect. If I do that, you are using your eyes, but they cannot. This head is open. Is there any reason? No. Wisdom comes from heaven. To what kind of created the sun? Human being. He said, I am ready to edge. I never. I want to. He doesn't want to go, but there's one of the highest respect to prove that. Just to give you that, after all, it is the whole world that has bestowed that power upon you. I respect you. Yes, you are not to lose. To remain, for your name to remain permanent, is just destroy Biafra. Don't bother to send even a soldier. And they open one way, they come in. They will flee the way. If you like the most hour. But we go up, make a dance to make so. Make a dance to do. About Java. About one killer. And I can't know. Anybody say Biafra,
Thank you, Biafra. We hail you. Call on WhatsApp. Are you there? Call on WhatsApp.
Hello.
Good evening from here. Go ahead.
Onyibe, good evening. Onyibe, good evening from here. My name is Jezi Choma, calling from Ohende, Nimbitolo, Kobim State, Biafra land. Mazi, I want to thank you for what you've been doing for us, for preaching the gospel. Take our Super Mazim Nandoku Kano for all for us. Mazi, since 1 week now, I've not been myself. I've been angry within me. I've been angry. I went online and saw one idiot posting rubbish about IPOB family, blah blah blah. I'm happy you brought it up this night, to treat the matter, because the guy has really painted IPOB getting from it. I don't know who paid him for that. I'm very, very angry. I'm happy you addressed this issue this night. I'm happy you saw it too. Please go on and address about it. I'm happy giving to him. Now the idiot, they said the idiot has been suspended, DPO or whatever they call it. I'm really, really angry. And another thing is, some of these are things we'll be doing. All the things people are saying, I don't know if their brain have been eaten up by this zoo country called Nigeria. I don't know. Look at someone coming up to say that that Biafra doesn't have an address. I was so upset today when I heard that. These are the complaints and observation I want to let you know about it. Thank you so much.
Yes, of course.
God bless you.
Of course, we don't have.
Hey Biafra.
Oh, hey Biafra. Like you said, we don't have address. And what if we have address? Ndiara.
I don't know.
Thank you very much. Of course, we have things to talk us down. It's part of the principle. It is part of the principle to oppress the people. But of course, we have come in terms with their national behavior, and it has no negative impact on us. Whatever they respond, we react. And they are reduced lower than they have ever been before. Thank you very much, Ada. Caller on WhatsApp, are you there?
Yes, I am here, my rep. Good morning and good evening. I'm calling from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. My name is Ezebukechi. I'm from Okigwe province, Biafra land. My rep, I thank Chukwuka for what the Lord has been using you to do.
But let me ask you a question before you start. Does Boko Haram have address?
Huh?
Do governors have address? Governors, they have address. Does Buhari have address?
Absolutely, they don't.
Does they have address? Do they have address? Idiots everywhere.
They don't.
Our people must see how Nigeria is. That is why we are here. And let me tell our people, there is something our people don't understand. Nobody hear the gospel of Biafra. No Biafra hear the gospel and remain the same. Even Yoruba want to convert to IPOB. Yoruba, some of them want to follow. Awusa, some of them want to follow us. They write me. They said then stand by. This is first and first. Just get ready to do the right thing on your time. Then no genuine Biafran will hear this gospel and remain the same. Go and ask him now. He want to join IPOB. Just that for some reason we are just living there. All of Fulani have assignment to be monitoring them, but they want to join IPOB. Who talks down on us? Nobody. Go ahead.
People. Nonsense people. Actually, thank God for what the Lord, because without IPOP, I don't think what is happening now, the world we know, just like you always say, that the world is on trial. And this is exactly what is happening right now. Now my concern is that nonsense that our man or whomever he might call himself wrote. And what is he about the activities of IPOP? But he never even think of what is happening, the atrocities going on in the Zoological Republic of Nigeria.
He didn't call United Nations to stop Boko Haram and the killing of Christians. But he said, IPOB should be afraid of. But I'm responding because some of our people say, this thing is not good, it's not good. But that is why I didn't even mention it. It doesn't exist. You are kind of right up.
Really know.
They were there when I was in DSS custody some time ago. I was sick there. They took me to a quack clinic to check me. As we were calling us miscreants. The guy was saying, don't mind them, they are miscreants. I didn't say anything, I was looking at them. And when we enter inside their hospital, the TV they put there, senators was fighting inside TV. And I tapped the man.
You see?
I said, me and these people now, who is the miscreant? Because these are the lawmakers. You are calling me miscreant as we are coming here. This lawmaker fighting inside Hello Chamber now. Me and them, who is the miscreant? The man looked there. No go shut up. I say, but
you see?
So me and Buhari, late Buhari, who nonsense people.
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. These people are very, very laughable, honestly. Just like now, and I've been reading article that the article that has been trending since today about the saga going on in the north about the Sanusi. I came across one. Do you know even Biafran, from their name, you should know where they comes from. They are even sympathizing even this genocides who killed Gideon in 90s. They are even so that again supporting
but that is the deal now. That is the deal. The deal is that them victimize Lamido so they can get our attention, and then all of us will now be with him. Very soon, all those people sympathizing with him will come and articulate him. The same way they article deceive them. Very soon, you now say, okay, let's follow Lamido. He's outspoken. He wants Northern to be developed. He wants Fulani to be advanced. All of them are the same. All of them are the same. I'm telling you, the way they are going now, some of our people will vote for Lamido to be the next president. And that is exactly what they want. When I see our people running around for Atiku, I wept. Atiku that sold all federal government property in Biafra land to himself. Some Biafra say, Atiku, obituary, Atiku. But God will always disgrace every enemy of Biafra. Go ahead.
That is it. That is it. My rep actually, what is happening in that contraction, I don't even some of our people, we are trying to let them understand the situation we are in, to open their eyes. But yet some of them are still behaving anyway. This, you see, one of another prophecy of our leaders coming to fulfillment, and we pray and it to continue to be like that. We see this coronavirus now is affecting the world economy. My rep, I say since 30 years, so more than 3 decades now, that oil has not fall drastically the way oil fell today with the Saudi Arabia saga with the coronavirus, this kind of thing that came. That you know that the price of oil is $32 in the international market crude per barrel. And I just thank God. When I hear this, I just thank God. Say one of the prophecy of our leader fulfilled. Because he said, he prayed, he on air shouting, like, I wish that the oil would die. Nigeria will not have any other nation, don't depend on oil anymore to develop their economy. But now, this is what is happening today. See, a lot of things that happen, people don't know how this Biafra is coming. They talk, you say people, we are just wasting our time.
They carry AK-47. At the end, they will wish you carry AK-47. Let them not worry. What is more than AK-47 is coming for them. They don't know.
Thank you, my for
Thank you. We must continue. Biafrans across the globe must understand. If we fail to tell our story to the world, some of them will say they don't know what is happening. That is what they told you. I can tell you specifically that America told Ojukwu that they were busy in Vietnam. Things happen. Today, everybody know. And we will keep saying it until every Biafran hear about this gospel. And then we shall cross the Red Sea. Make no mistake about that. Caller on the line.
Hello. Good evening.
Good evening from here. Go ahead, please.
Please, how are you doing?
Yes.
For listen to radio.
And that is in what
102.
location?
Sir?
What location is that?
102.9 and 102.7.
Which state? Which state?
Anambra Mission.
Okay. The handlers are listening. I will thank you.
So please let them do something about it. And another thing I noticed about the problem, about the issue, whenever you are on air, you are on air. And they will be hiking the line.
That is what they do.
102.7 from Lagos and 102.9 from Abia Niger FM. So these two stations are problem. Let our technicians know what to do about these two stations.
Much, and we are working towards it. You look at it now, the recent one now is making the voice to crack. But they can only get better. We are studying them.
It's true.
I am studying them here. But they don't know. Yeah, they will know. They will know.
Yes.
They cannot cut off again because we will go to the next segment.
Okay.
Very soon we will create our own voice for them. Inside Facebook. They think we are joking. Thank you very much, Ada. We must continue.
God bless you, sir.
And bless you too, my sister. Are you there, caller, on WhatsApp? Mazi Aganeku. Aganeku.
Mazi, we must be talking. We must continue. They continue firing us, but no way, Mazi. They continue, but no way. So we are moving ahead. Biafra worldwide. I remember the moment where Kagane one na name na gunu mazi ori the speak all Biafrans on ground. Bikono, please stand firm, shoulder to shoulder with our rep, with our African rep, and all the principal officer in Biafra land. The work was divided. The one you participated well, voluntary, you followed it up, because we must not look any face to do the work to secure our land, because our land is our land. No band is us. So as far as land is concerned, and our Okukano, number one in the whole world, as far as and the state Biafra, we are going home. We are going home. I said no that way. And everything possible to make sure that we reach home. And we're already at home. If you know that, you know what is indeed, you do it, make sure that DJ flow due, shoulder to shoulder. Because our land is what it is from the beginning and till the end of this planet Earth. Our land remains the same. And this time we must share for them, because it's in our hand, it's our right to share to everybody, to make sure that everybody is conducive where they are, wherever they reside. This time we will share to them, we will tell them that we are the grandfather of this planet. You know, Onyibe, I hope I'm coming out clear.
Of course, the world is listening.
Good. Because we will show them, we will tell them that we are the grandfather of this planet. we have come to possess our possession because our land remains the same today, tomorrow, forever. And they can never change. Nobody have the power to change our land. Onyibe, Ndiche is at work. Let them continue dancing naked. We are watching. And Ndimbun and Degede is watching, looking at them, putting some film for them to watch. And they are watching. They must go home. Difference. Let me say this to the hearing of everybody. Coronavirus has changed game. It has changed the game that some state can never move to the other state. You understand? So that's the situation we find ourselves now here. So stand shoulder to shoulder for Africa and all the principal officers. Participate well on your voluntary. Anyone you participated well, you follow that way. No dragging of post. No dragging of post. If you drag post, you go down. Other people will go up. Thank you, IPO. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Yes, a caller on WhatsApp, are you there? Caller on WhatsApp. Go ahead, please.
It's still your sister, Wada Jezi Choma Precious. I'm calling from Umberi. There is in Imo State. Imo State is in Biafra land. Mazi, for to make other contributions, I'm still pissed off with the rubbish that idiot is writing on Facebook. At the time, I start wondering, why is he not writing about Boko Haram? Why is he not writing about bandits? Why is he not writing about? Why is it facing IPOB, making it look as if IPOB is a fraud? Or I don't understand. I'm still
but there is nothing confusing there now. There is nothing confusing there. Fulani, Nigeria is a Fulani. Nigeria is Boko Haram. Nigeria is Miati. Nigeria is Lamido, Sanusi Lamido. Nigerians are the criminal. Nigeria is but we Biafra, US can Satan cow start Satan? Jesus said to the and believe me, when I come to IPOB, we now do Biafra, don't give us mouth. I would have gone out. But for them to have to respond to us, show that yes, what we are doing is we are making impact. So whether they respond now or they don't respond now, we must make them to respond because Nigeria must divide. So we are the ones they are supposed to attack, not anybody. So it's normal.
I understand. Yeah. I also use this medium to call upon the people to come out and do the new, because like me in my mother's house, it piss me off. So I'm calling upon all my Mberi people. Mberi niile ono pụta n'igwe. Many who no kwesịrị ime want to join the IPOB. Ka anyị nọkwa n'ọga ihe akarigo. Bịa in our backyard, they're everywhere monitoring us. Few days ago, I saw one at the back of my father's compound in Imboya, in the bush. What is he doing there? I don't understand. So I'm calling all of you. Go. Putano be registered na IPOB family. So no IPOB family join Yano. So that more gisu, you people will stand. Thank you so much, Mazi.
Thank you. We are going on. You there, Lazar? Call on WhatsApp.
Yes, I'm here.
Thank you for holding on. Go ahead, please.
I'm calling from Malmo, Sweden.
Go ahead.
So what I wanted to chip in is what the last I think 2 or 3 callers before. A lady calling from Holland, I think. There an issue. I don't didn't know the issue raised today, this evening. But from what she said, I have been reading on nonsense and rubbish stuff from that guy on DPA also. I think it maybe last 2 months or last 3 months, I started seeing such rubbish on the Radio Biafra page. People that are in Radio Biafra, he will just tag them. So I was wondering where he's coming from. So when I read the thing, I think, for me, I thought that the guy have something, not IPOB, maybe he's angry with Mazin and the Kano or something like that. So he was like directing everything there. I answered the first time, respond him the second time. So I decided not to respond him again. I blocked him. In as much as it's not my it's not my own Facebook that I'm looking at, it's my husband's. Sometimes I respond to some issues that come up there, especially when it concerns Biafra. Our people don't really have to worry about so I said in trouble. This guy is crazy, absolute crazy. There's something is wrong with him. So our people should not be worrying about all these people trying to come and say that they would IPOB. Look, there is a time that I thought that IPOB would have been destroyed. The time this man from US, in Texas, US, was doing his own, because others around, I already know them. That, and I was saying it even in our unit here, that one day these people that is just the I can have not known these people, but we from afar have known these people. The one in Spain and the one in London that is very near to him. I know that one day I'm just waiting for that right time to come, so that these people will fall off. They will just give way for IPOB to move on, and it happened. We have already passed those storms. So these ones are just, those ones are insider. So I'm just telling our people that they should not be worried about this that are outside. This we are talking about now, they are hackers. And still, IPOB was able to work all those circumstances and all those storms. How much of somebody outside telling the governors to? So we should not even mind those people. They cannot even do anything. Because I don't see anything. After reading that thing, I said, really, this guy is mad. Something is wrong with this guy. He's frustrated. I don't know.
Look at how it works. If you come out now in your street and somebody say is a shower, and you just look at the person and you walk away and pull her head and you didn't respond. They will say the woman she don't have even their time. And then they keep saying it. They keep saying it. One day you feel like maybe being casual and going out. And the person make the same statement. People will be forced to say,
yeah.
And that is why I think that should be the book of Proverbs chapter 6, around verse 6 or thereabout. In verse 6 and in verse 7 of the same verse. Rebuke a fool, he said, or else you look like a fool. He went to the next verse and say, rebuke a fool, or else he will be wise in his own sight. The same verse to the next. He said, rebuke not a fool, or else you look like a fool. He went to the next verse and said, rebuke a fool, or else he will be wise in his own sight. We will respond to them. You see, I don't want to mention the person's name. And so he lose.
Yeah, I don't know his name.
For our people now who may feel, most of our people don't even know what was happening before now. But now they all go to you and say Biafra is fake. Then I don't have to Google the map of Biafra before the Portuguese invaded and the rest and say the person who wrote this map is fake. How do you see it? That is because of the level of their faith. And what we are doing here is,
I think it's understanding. Yeah, and the emancipation that we're talking about.
So what we are doing here is...
sometimes we need to talk to them.
Yes. Yeah. What we are doing here is not because of Mazen and the Kano, not because of Deputy Mazuchi Mefo, not because of hardcore like you, but because of those ones who don't even know what we are talking.
Yeah, they
We
don't
are
even know
selling
their left and
Biafra,
right.
and they
Especially
must buy
they are
it.
not even IPOBs. Many of them are Biafrans. They are not even member of IPOB. There is a case that came up, I think something like that came up. The person was saying that, hey, IPOB is a registered company in London. I said, God, I think somebody responded to that article. I said a registered company. When you have a company like Radio Biafra, is it not a company? IPOB is a different. Even IPOB is registered. When we are saying that IPOB is a registered company, IPOB is registered in the United Nations. So when you say it's a company, maybe the way you understand it, but they don't.
The same people who say we don't have address say we are registered company.
Yeah,
which
they are
more
registered.
company? More company will be registered like IPOB.
That's why I am surprised the type of understanding. But notwithstanding, our people should not worry. But we have to continue to educate and emancipate them so that they will know their, because many people in our place, they don't even know their left and the right. That's what I have. That you will be talking to every day. And every time, whenever our director finish broadcast, we'll start sending them. But still, when this issue of prophecy from one prophet there that said that one governor is going to, they are going to remove him and put another one that is not voted in, that is not voted for. When he said it, do you know that the comment I started seeing was I was marveled. I was so shocked. I said, I even have to call my cousin. I say, you of all people, upon what I have been telling you since, so that you will help me, because he's a lecturer, so that you will help me to order. And you are bullish. I said, I said, seriously, are you believing this? I said, do you believe that this is a prophecy? Or do you believe that this is a conspiracy? That these are two things you have to look at here. This is a conspiracy, and this one is in the middle of that conspiracy, trying to make you people believe that this prophecy is coming. I said, this is not a prophecy. It's a conspiracy. He knows that they are ganging up against this person, and they're trying to remove him. And you are here telling me, and this is what you go to the class. God, I said, which God? I said, which God is he? I said, all these things, I said, even you. He was, I started talking to him again. I don't want to be angry, because he's someone that I thought that maybe he has come to an extent that he will help me in some way and start. And he's now trying to tell me that somebody prophesied that another person is going to go, another person that is not voted is going to come in and take place for a person that had been voted in. I said, please stop, you of all people. So I think our people, we're supposed to be talking to them, and almost every day what is really happening. That this is dramatization. Sometimes it's like it's a child's play. I say, can't you people see it? Are you blind? Don't see what is happening. It's not possible. I say, it's already there. For them to move, because I know that are very angry, waiting for just that order, so that they will see something to grab in order to go and do what they want to do. I said, so you people have to, at least people, because I know that people that are the ones now in order to, we are looking forward to that. So when something happens, because they will take over tomorrow. After all, when we people, even at late 30s and early 40s, we are already the way those people from 20. For they are the people that we want now to know what is happening, because so many of them don't even know. This one I'm talking to you now, he don't even know about Biafra until 2014 when I was talking to him. He started going to Google. He was surprised. So we need to every day to talk to them, let them know IPOB have gone far. For all people that look at him, who is he? To even come up and start saying that he will do this, government should give him this, so that he will tackle it. He was IPOB, for goodness sake. Do you know that me and you are made special for this work? I mean, maybe I'm not doing anything, or maybe my hand is it's very good. It's giving all his energy and money. But me, I know the way I'm fighting my own. But we are, because why I know is that there are some things that will happen. And we notice that many IPOB members that are real IPOB members, that you have the same thought with them. When you see what when you see what they are writing, you say, is this person reading my mind? No, he's not reading your mind. He is meant for that mission. He is called for this mission, and that is what he is doing. So that is what I believe. So for us that knows that, oh, these people, they will do what they will come up. They will even criticize you. If not because me, some people will say, they have been telling me when I'm talking over there, sometimes I will call all these people I know that they will help me, the Reverend Father, so some of them, that they will help. I know that they can help in their position. They will tell you, if not because of you people, we are calling the people at home, they are miscreants. I said they are not miscreants. They are representing us. You will call them miscreants now. Then I say, but one day you will know that these people are not miscreants. I said, because you thought that I am.
Let him come so that one Fulani headsman will mesmerize him. So he knows that he's the real miscreant.
You will know that they are not. I said, is it because of me that you think that those people are not miscreants? Because people in diaspora, they are not miscreants. IPOB in diaspora. I said, no, if I am back home, you will call me miscreants. Maybe you will not call me that maybe I passed my high school, or maybe I had a little, maybe I'm talking sense a little. That is why I'm not a miscreant. I said, you are seeing them because they are okay. But there is nothing for them, and they are still fighting for their freedom. Now they are miscreants. That you term them. They are not miscreants. They know what they are doing, and they are doing it because they are sent to do it. No matter how they fight it, that is their understanding. The only thing is that we have to tell them, look at, we have rules. I know that. That is why I'm telling them that IPO and people that call they are, you see people that call this real IPO from fight. Even we talk, if a government yes,
are you there, caller on the line?
In the Christ Arizona coordinate.
Go ahead, my brother.
I greet Biafra, good evening. Wherever you are, I greet Mazen Namdi Kanu. May Chukwu Kabiyama bless him and bless his family. And bless all members to make all our efforts in IT. Mazen Onyibe, I thank you very much, and I greet you, and I thank all your family. I greet each and every one of us who is working to ensure that Biafra is being restored. Mazi Onyibe, I thank our coordinator, Mazi Obonia, who is representing us as a state, Biafra land. So Mazi Onyibe, I am the one representing in the Nikri as coordinator. And I want to tell you, I am working very seriously to make sure, yes, but I don't know what people is doing. Tell them to wake up. The Domas in Lower Benue, we have about 3 local here in Lower Benue, but we have been marginalized since ever they created the zoo called Nigeria. We don't know who we don't ever. We drink the same water with a cow. The same one. Yes. Come to this place and see where we are living. Just living in Biafra can help us and help our family. Without Biafra, we are going to have finished. Nigeria have finished. I don't know what my people are waiting for before they wake up. I don't know what they're waiting for before they wake up. In Domas, in Lower Benue, in Ulai, Ado, Opoku, Obadibo, this area that I mentioned are exact people living there. And they don't want to wake up. They don't want to wake up. They see what happened to our people during the war.
It's here that they block before they couldn't be able to penetrate and enter Igbo land. And I don't know what my people are waiting for before they wake up. Onyibe, I'm very, very angry.
Of course, no true Biafran can be happy in a Nigerian state like this. Thank you very much. Caller on WhatsApp, are you still there? Caller on WhatsApp. Caller on WhatsApp, your name and where are you calling from? Of course, Biafrans across the globe must understand that if we fail to make the world understand what we are going through, they will use their media might against us, blackmail us further. Are you there, caller on the line? Caller on the line.
Hello, George Onyibe. Hello, George Onyibe. Good evening.
Good evening from here. Name and where are you calling from? Go ahead, please.
Please, I want to let you know that there's something to get you. I thank God today. But, I wanted to let you know that this governor here in United States, the last 2 weeks, he sent his troops, army, soldiers in the market in our cemetery here. You come and block some area because of 15,000 naira for levy. And it's not that is the only levy. It's a particular 18,000 naira for this year. So far once, like 500 naira, 1,000. So we was inside market there, trying to go rally. So that's something that I want you to be aware. So, and I want to give my daughter.
Good evening, Ada. Try and speak louder.
Good morning. Yes, I love us from freedom. According to your parenting, I tell the principal officer, so you are working as seriously. Make sure that the kingdom of God is restored on earth in our time. As so many years, sincerely in native Africa. The title of my topic in this is Nigeria. About to happen. In this contraction called Nigeria, I saw ourselves divided into four, and also Nigerian states divided into four. Dragon powered province. One with God Abakayari Action Group, and second group, Nigeria Defense Movement Soldiers, used by Mangono, and third group, Repair Alliance, fourth group, Operation Last Victim, used by Lai Mohammed. I woke up one morning.
Quite unfortunate, we lost that caller. Caller on WhatsApp, are you there? If you still can't call back, please. Caller on WhatsApp.
Yeah. Good evening, Mazi George Onyibe.
Good evening from here. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, my name is Uriora Abonye. Calling from. Good evening, good afternoon. Good time of Mazi, I have a very small something to chip in into the Fulani, the idiot that was writing the shit on the day about IPOB. Many people have it, so it's not even necessary to give him that much publicity. Thank God you didn't even mention the name. But one particular response I want to draw from there, that all know, he was number one, he has business, he's no business talking about it or feeling out how we treat do our own family affairs. But then he was saying that the time will be killing people who are of different opinion or different who disagree with our own goal. This is wrong. We as very, very civilized people, everybody have rights, and we cannot. Everybody must not agree, and we cannot go to the extent of killing people who do not agree. But like our leader have always said, that people who have in our land, there will be no forgiveness. So this is in response to people like Dave Umahi, Kizzy Azo, and the rest of them. All of them who have conspired to kill people alive. And when the time comes, they will pay back. Of course, there will be payback. You people should know, Nyangodo, and the rest. You people are Igbo as well. And you people are still helping and assisting Fulani herdsmen in our land, doing all sorts of things. Our security, you people are in charge of our property. But today is in the hands of Hausa Fulani. You are writing letter to people who are killing you. You are writing letter to people who are killing you and continue to kill you. The only thing that will save you is that you can turn around and make an amendment and supporting the struggle for our freedom. That is the only thing. Maybe we can say you people started very, very badly, but at the end, we will justify you from how you ended. But as it stands now, all the people who have killed us, so in response to Hausa Fulani, who is writing the road, wants to know, we are going to, there will be paid to Igbos who have assisted Fulani kill us. Something I want to chip in from there. We had our meeting, our general meeting on Sunday, this last Sunday, here in Angola, and it was wonderful. So I want to use this opportunity to thank all members of who attended the meeting, and there were so many new members. In fact, we had a record of breaking new members on that day, and we encourage all our people are waking up as well to come and join IPOD wherever you are. If you're listening to the sound of my voice in Angola, please, you know we have IPOD here. It's not everybody knew. Make haste. Why? There is danger in our land. There's problem at home. There's problem at home.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Let's continue. Yeah. Caller on the line. Caller on the line. Good evening from here.
Good evening, Master Onyibe.
Yeah.
How are you?
I'm very fine.
I'm calling you here from Royal Land, Aba, in other state, Biafra land. Daddy, I want the opportunity to say thank you to you, to say you have done well, and you will continue to do well. God will maintain your children and your wife, who is always to come on air every day. And I want to use this opportunity to thank my able leader, Mazina De Carlo, Wokugua, Hamadike, and our deputy director, Uche, of Asema Chugo Pitazama, bless them. See, particularly he said, we are here in Aba. We are fighting hard. I'm happy to remember Umode Zone. So we are here, we are fighting hard, we are praying, we are committed in order to restore Biafra. And I pray God will give us Biafra. Not only that, the zoo is in trouble. Every year, the zoo is in trouble. Even today, yesterday, we had Governor use of them went to Ahari, and the youth of Ahari attacked him. Very fine. And he got our ancestors will fight the hope of them, and he will not succeed in that seat. And another thing I want to chip out in those governors that are you know, one of my friends, one of our neighbors in the shade, they went out with one boy. That boy is only a boy in his family, give only son. That day time they went to Mbok, that boy was killed. And the parents, the boy, all the two of them, both mother and the father have died. So that's how they close that family. You say that we after God give us this Biafra, we will be mercy to those who persecute us. We will not do. We will not allow them to succeed. We will not allow them to rule with us here in this Biafra land. They must go on their side. So it's one to just took my mind this evening. I think God to go to carry them away, guide and protect you. In Jesus Christ, the Son of God.
Thank you very much. We must continue. Yes, a caller was up. I still there. My Oga, I am Louis.
Onye ọ ga-adịrị mma n'ụtụtụ, ọ ga-adịrị gị mma n'ehihie,
esi na Nigeria pee.
Nọ na pee, elekwa ihe ọfọrọ. Onwezi ihe ọfọrọ. Ebe Sanusi, ebe mechara wetuo Sanusi. Eleke Nigeria afọziri. You know, what is remaining for Nigeria? My greetings to you. Ike, and I greet you, sir. I greet you, sir. Biafra. I was listening to a guy the other day. I asked him that, you know, what you're doing for us was 1 million.
Mazi,
what you are doing for us.
Privilege. It is a privilege.
Oh.
There are millions of Biafrans that can do this to me. I must tell you, and it's being
another thing I like you said is that you have reproduced many George Onyibe. You've reproduced Mazen Nandekano have reproduced so many Mazen Nandekano. Uchemefo have reproduced so many Uchemefo. Where are these people now going? You can see in how one pay. Where Nigeria? The armies, the soldiers are now fighting among themselves. The country is absolutely split to pieces. Split to pieces. So, people who thought guys are joking, IPOB is joking now. They are now citing everything you are doing. They have now seen the light. They are confirming the prophecies of our leader, Mazen Nandekano. So, I pity that country, honestly. Fulani ga-atakwute ya n'aja. A ga-atakwute ya n'aja because, you know, ha ga-atakwute ya n'aja. Fulani, ha ga-atakwute because ha amaghị ihe na-abịara ha. They don't know how far IPOB is. They don't know how far IPOB is gone. They don't know. God bless you all for the job you are doing. Even Mas Jonathan on the Hausa service 1 and 2, Mas Yalozie, you guys are wonderful. You guys are absolutely wonderful. And you guys, you know, handling the you know, every one of you is wonderful. You've been handpicked to do the job you're doing. And nobody can do it better than any one of you is doing. We are proud of your people. We are proud of you. And Biafra is just around the corner. Because all our forces that they have been hiding to the international community now revealed.
It's now revealed. Even Britain is now ashamed to be associated with the zoo.
No, it's their
This is how
Nigeria.
bad
They
it
should
is.
come and carry their Nigeria.
They are associated.
When you hear
And they
them
are
say territorial integrity of Nigerian cannot be territorial and integritarian. Let them come and integritarian now.
For where? For where? They are ashamed. They are ashamed. They are,
deceiving the whole world just to steal oil. Deceive the whole world just to steal oil. You hear them talking about African popular, very integritarian integrity. We cannot allow it to be integritarian. That English, I don't know where they brought it from. Now they are running for their integrity.
When I listen to the message of our leader on this, every barrel of oil that the zoo sells in the international oil market, Britain gets 13 barrels. I was crying. My brother. I was in tears. For every barrel of oil that the zoo sells, Britain gets 13. Now, which kind of can negotiate such an agreement? Which kind of fool can such an agreement? The Fulani have nothing upstairs. They have nothing whatsoever upstairs. And every part of Nigeria that have helped Fulani all these years, when they started school, God will punish every one of them. Gowon is now seeking for restructuring. Obasanjo is seeking for restructuring. Restructure for what? Restructure for what? Restructure for what? What happened in Aburi? Was Aburi not to restructure the zoo? But we are going. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. And there are many Biafrans are praying with enough is enough attitude. All we want now is for Onyendu to give us the command. And you see what's going to happen. Nigeria is imploding. It's imploding. And when Onyendu said that Nigeria will be like Somalia, the only thing that will save the zoo is Biafra, because as the Pharaoh said to the children of Israel, please take your people, go.
That is how it's going to
they could not go. That is the only thing that will save Nigeria today. That's true. If they don't do that, if they don't do that, they will see what is coming to them. Because IPOB is not joking. You guys are not joking. If anybody thinks that you guys should put everything at stake, this course, they are living in cuckoo land, including Britain. They live what cuckoo land. Now they don't know what to do. They don't know what to do. Their only guidance now is to say, get a meeting with the Kano. Okay, we have made mistake. We are sorry. Now the Kano say, we'll give you the oil. We'll give you the oil. I was a Fulani of all illiterate. That's why that is what it is. Look at Okonjo. South African government have recognized her, employed her, given her a position. This is a Igbo person. This is an Igbo woman. And so many Igbos, with sense in the world, doing wonders. And because of jealousy, they do not want to recognize the Igbos. Both the Yorubas or the Hausas, they do not want to recognize us. Number one is saying that it belongs to the Igbos. Now, that Nigeria belongs to the Igbos. Without us, nothing. We don't want to belong with them anymore. We don't want to be associated with them anymore. We want our own nation. Enye anyị Biafra nwantịntị oge anyị eme ya ka Israel enye anyị Biafra nwantịntị oge. They know it. Onye
Thank
Ndo
you
said
very
that
much.
Biafra will bring the light to the whole of Africa. That's what he's afraid of. Nothing else. So, Mazi, God bless you and bless you and bless you and bless you and bless you. I listen to you so many times. I don't come on the line all the time, but I listen to you and you are talking sense. You are firing on all cylinders. May God continue to empower you and strengthen you in the name of Chukwuka. God bless you, sir.
This is the content for this evening segment. Honestly, our message is simple. We want to go home. We have been made live in the prison of fear since we were born, and we say we live no more. An identity that defies us as a people have been imposed upon us. Our stuff is stolen and used to. We live with people who do not have regard for us as people, who see us as an infidel and object that is good to slay. In fact, we are sheep before the slaughter in a supposedly country of our own. And British government is behind all this evil. The world are witness to what is happening to us today. Good men and women we believe will stand up and speak in time to come. But of course, Biafrans must stand up to defend Biafra, who didn't have that interest. It's what you are putting you aside now. We are Biafrans. Good night from here.
Mommy, don't cry. Daddy, hello Biafra, hello Biafra. Now we be the Biafra, hello Biafra, hello Biafra. I want you Biafra, hello Biafra, hello Biafra. Now we be Biafra, Biafra, hello Biafra. I want you Biafra, hello Biafra, hello Biafra. Freedom is here, hello Biafra, hello Biafra. I Biafra, yeah. Freedom is here. God, I want to thank you for this beautiful thing waiting for us. Finally, Biafra is here. So make you hip hop. I know, yes, they killed me. I know, yes, they try to pull us down, but this ain't not walk this way. Thank you for all the good things. Now you don't make us better. Now everything done better. Now thank you for the good things. Everything done better. We're living fine. Brother Kaiga Waniru Kaika Gulanyo. Brother Biko Gawaniru. It makes me cry when I see my brothers being killed. Now you so just keep us before freedom. Yeah, take my life, but you can never die. How takes to live. Hello.